One of the difficulties we have as an organizational change practitioner is to explain exactly what it is we do for a living. If you fail to do that, you tend to get nicknamed as nice to have. So what is it, organizational change management, and how do you do that? Over the past 6 years, I've been studying a lot of methodologies and I came across a lot of things. And I found out that organizational change management consists of 4 main things. They are communication, learning, organization, and performance. Let's have a detailed look at them right now. 1. Communication. With communication, I don't mean project propaganda. What I mean is an answer to the question, who are we? Identity, and what are we here for? What's in it for me? Typical activities of the communication stream could include a stakeholder management database, segmentation of that population, a platform for interaction, and things like that. Number 2, learning. And note that I say learning and not training, because learning goes way beyond the classroom. Learning actually answers 3 basic questions. First of all, motivation. Why should I care? In the second place, knowledge. What is it you want me to know? And in the third place, skills. How should I do that? Typical activities in the learning cluster, they could include building a community of practice, a platform for sharing information, and third, and in the last place, classroom training. Classroom training is no longer the main activity of learning. Learning goes way beyond it. Number 3, organization. Essentially, this is the question, who does what? You have to know that 99% of the organizational changes actually involve some kind of reshuffling of responsibilities and accountabilities. And therefore, these activities typically include something like an organization redesign, an organization reshuffling, the changing of a structure, the making up of roles and responsibilities and function descriptions. And finally, number 4, performance. And this is where the rubber hits the road. People will ask you, what will this come down to in practice? What is actually this future state all about? And therefore, activities in this cluster include physical changes in the workplace, simulations, and finally, meaningful measurements, stuff that makes sense in practice. So next time people try to tell you that change management is actually a foggy subject, tell them it is not, because you know now that change has 4 major components. It is communication, learning, organization, and performance. And these are actually your 4 goals. They determine what you do, how you do it, they determine your project plan, your tasks, your budget, and determine the way you organize your teams.